M0FXB, welcome to my channel, BAOFENG-DM1701. I am going to load the OPENGD77 firmware. I'm doing it the quick way, so this is the way I've done it. I'm not recommending you do it this way, but this is how I do it. So the first thing you do is download the firmware file and put it into a folder. It will be just called a bin. Then you go to the next file, is called the donor file, and this is the same file for all radios as far as I know, and that's here, and I've put that into a file called donor. So it's another file there. Then we've got the, let's have a look here, we're going to need the cable, and you're going to need the programming software as well, so CPS here. Each of these will be in the description. This is the CPS here in the background. Next thing you do is get your cable, and it's not the Retivis or BAOFENG cable, it's the one that I put in the description from Amazon. So we'll plug the cable into the radio and the computer and turn on holding the PTT and the top button. And when the top LED flashes red and green, you're ready to load. On the programming software, go radio type and choose, for me, because I'm using the 1701, choose the bottom section. And then go along, go to extras and go to firmware loader. The first one you want to do, this is how I do it. I click the top one, MD9600, and then I select the donor file. This is the one that's the same for all the radios, and it's gone straight to it, but I put it in a file called donor, and just take note that the file is an MD9600 and ends in V26.45. Double click that. You need to do this because DMR won't work without this, and there it is there. You get this message, the official firmware has been verified. Okay, so that's fine. Now we will select the radio that we've got. I've got the 1701. Select that there. And this time we're not going to select the donor file, we're going to select open firmware. Okay, what's this little thing here? Oh, we can select different languages. Now, do I need to select English? No, it's an alternative language, so we'll leave that. And so select open firmware file, click that, and then look for the file, the one that you called firmware. So I'm just hunting around now trying to find that. Desktop, here it is, mine. A1701 firmware GD77, double click. If it doesn't show up, just drop that down to legacy firmware and then it appears. Not sure why, but it does. Double click and then it's going to install the firmware. Now there is a longer way of doing this where you have to make lots of backups, etc. Back up your original firmware and your old firmware, but I haven't done that this way. I've just quickly loaded this up. And you'll see the radio's rebooted, and because I've been adding colors, it's a color radio. It did come to me black and white. And if we just go to extras there and go down to theme editor, you can change colors here. Then you've got the usual in the code plug zones there, contacts and channels, zones, contacts, digital contacts, just like any other code plug. DMR ID, just make sure you got your right one in there at the very top. DMR ID, boot screen. You can actually add a photograph if you want, and you can change what it says when it boots up. You know, we can put in there my call sign. It should display mode is put photograph if you want, and we can save as we go. We go file, save. I'll just save it anywhere for now. Like so, save. APRS and DTMF settings are there. Read and write. Extras, oh yeah, with the, go to OPENGD77 support. Oh yeah, if you want your database, go here, so extras database, and just click, I did, download from course line database, and then write to radio here at the bottom. Or you can actually import the latest CSV, clicking here. Literally click import, get your CSV file, or just download it from radio.net. And how many characters you choose, you know, if you want to use more memory. You can see there, you've got filters as well. Close that, we'll go to the same place again. You can, if you've got voice prompts where you want the radio to talk to you, you need to get a file. When you click voice prompts, you click here, look. And you upload the file. I haven't got one. Can someone send me one? You've got some backup restore options here. read and write from this screen. Install satellite KEPs. Now I've tried this and doesn't seem to be doing it. You know, it does send it to the radio, but maybe I've got something set wrong because it wasn't giving me the latest satellite. Tunes you can actually change with these numbers. Let's have a look now. Calibration, not used that before. Read calibration. Oh, it's experimental, so I'm not going to do that. Extras and so on. So anyway, you know how to load it the quick way. I'll put all the links in the description. Thanks for watching my channel. And if I just turn on my hotspot, we might hear some DMR.